Hey everyone, and it's now that time of year again when the Game Awards by Geoff Keighly returns with a load of new game trailers and announcements. Here is my list of 10 games that I think will show up at the Game Awards this year in some fashion. Firstly, we have ZELDA Tears of the Kingdom, so let's start off with that. Now, since Reggie left Nintendo, it seems like the Game Awards has had fewer first-party, in-house big Nintendo reveals, as Reggie and Geoff Keighly were friends, and still is, as Reggie still appears at the Game Awards time and time again. But since the game is releasing in May of next year, this would be the perfect time to show a new gameplay or story trailer of the game, as most of the gaming community will have all eyes on this event, so companies will want to put their games front and centre at the Game Awards where everyone is watching. Plus, Breath of the Wild also had a special connection with the Game Awards with past trailers, gameplay demos, interviews, and DLCs being shown off there. And if you remember, in 2017, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild also won loads of different awards, and the big one being Game of the Year. Now, next up is the rumoured Metal Gear Solid remake. This remake has been rumoured to appear at the Game Awards and could either be a remake of the very first game or Metal Gear Solid 3. This remake is supposed to be very similar to the 2020 remake of Demon's Souls on the PS5, with the same story, graphical overhauls, characters, but just with some just next gen improvements and quality of life improvements. I'd love to see a remake of the original Metal Gear Solid, as that was one of my very first video game experiences back on the PS1, so it'd be really special for me as well. Now, next up is another game that is very special to me, being the next Mass Effect. The last time we saw a trailer for the new Mass Effect was at a reveal at the Game Awards in 2020, and ever since we've just had loads of teasing from BioWare. Hopefully we get to see more of the games coming out, as we've been getting teasers from BioWare, as stated earlier, in form of posters, secret messages, interviews with the developers, as well as that very special broadcast that was on N7 Day, which I'll do a video on separately. And I think we could hopefully see another CG trailer, as it seems like the game is still a ways off, as BioWare still have other projects in development that come first. And speaking of BioWare projects, we could also get another trailer or teaser for the new Dragon Age game. Now, as of writing this yesterday, we got a new trailer which features Solus and an animated in-game cinematic announcing that the title will be Dragon Age Dreadwolf. Since we've got this close to the Game Awards, I do think that a more in-depth trailer could be imminent. I don't know if we're going to get gameplay, as the game could be still a couple years off, but I think at least a new cinematic or CG trailer wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Next up, like the Metal Gear Solid teaser that I mentioned earlier, another game rumoured to appear is a new Crash Bandicoot Arena spin-off called Crash Bandicoot Wumpa League. This game has been rumoured to be close to completion since earlier this year, with even some gameplay leaking on YouTube of some early gameplay development footage. Now, I'm not going to show this in this video, as it will get copyrighted and taken down, as it is legit, but if you go onto YouTube, just basically search for it yourself, you will be able to find it. And since Crash games are announced quite a lot of the Game Awards, we could be seeing Wumpa League, as in the main reveal trailer and gameplay, very soon. I don't think it will be shadow dropped or anything like that, but I do think we'll get a trailer. And Wumpa League was even teased at the end credit scene for Crash Bandicoot 4, so hopefully we get this soon. Now, next up is the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, being Jedi Survivor. This is one of my most anticipated games, as I'm a massive Star Wars fan. The game was revealed back at the Star Wars Celebration in May, but we haven't heard a peep from EA since. We've even heard leaks from Insider Gaming stating that the game will reveal with a new trailer, pre-orders will go live, and there will be a release date confirmed at the Game Awards by EA. This information has also been backed by industry-known insider Jeff Grubb, who has a really good track record and actual inside sources, so hopefully this all comes true, as I'm really excited to see Jedi Survivor. Next up is sort of a 2-for-1 being shown in the form of the Final Fantasy series, being Final Fantasy 16 as well as Final Fantasy 7 Part 2 Rebirth. We know that Crisis Core's remake comes out next week on the 13th, and Square Enix likes to tease upcoming games within their games. For example, with Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy games having like a secret end credit scene where they show off the next game. But I do also think, as well as that, we could get a new Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth trailer at the Game Awards. but I'm not sure which game we're going to get a trailer from. In the sort of best of both worlds, we could get 2, but I do think we will at least see at the bare minimum Final Fantasy 16, since it is closer to the release date. But like with Zelda, all eyes will be on this event, so they may want to capitalize on the Game Awards and show off Final Fantasy VII Rebirth instead, or like I said, they may just show off a new trailer for Final Fantasy 16's gameplay as well as Rebirth, or maybe just drop another sort of launch trailer for Crisis Core whilst they're at it. Now, next up we have Starfield from Bethesda, and for a lot of people this is one of the biggest anticipated games coming next year, and I think we could get either an extended demo or gameplay trailer shown at the Game Awards showing off all new areas, worlds, planets, weapons, as well as characters, with maybe an extended demo. I also think an emphasis on the story mode should be focused on here as well, and again they're going to capitalize on this. I think this is a very safe bet, and I do think Starfield will be at the Game Awards. Next up, again, is another 2 for 1. I'm sorry, I know this is kind of cheating, but next up is Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6. Now, this was an easy one, but as I was writing this script, I realised, and I had a look online, and both games have actually already been confirmed to appear in some form at the Game Awards. I think that for Tekken we'll see a gameplay reveal trailer, and for Street Fighter 6 I think we'll see maybe an open beta for everyone announced, and I think we'll also get a new character revealed, or maybe a story trailer as well. Also, whilst I was writing this is just sort of tagged on as well, Bandai Namco has also been sending packages to YouTubers and streamers stating that they have to tune in to the Game Awards on the 8th, so again that's more than confirmed for me. Both games are going to be there. I think again it's one of those things where all eyes will be on this event, and especially with Tekken and Street Fighter they'll want to capitalise on that straight away. Lastly, we have Kojima's new project. Now, Kojima goes to almost every Game Awards as he's really good friends with Geoff Keighly and some of the staff there. And recently, Kojima Productions have even started teasing their new project, with both Geoff and the actual official Game Awards Twitter reacting to them with a siren sign, and Geoff sort of like, I think he put like a thumbs up in the eyes emoji. But I think that we could either get a new exclusive IP to Xbox or Death Stranding 2. We already know that the game exists, as several actors that worked in Death Stranding 1 have already confirmed the game's existence essentially, and have said that they are working on the next title. So again, I think that's a really safe prediction to make, and I think we will get a sort of CG reveal trailer for Death Stranding 2, if I'm being honest. Now lastly, those were all 10 games. However, I would like to throw in a few extras that are sort of like honourable mentions that I do think could get revealed at the Game Awards, being the KOTOR remake, for example, the Perfect Dark reboot, Assassin's Creed Mirage. We could have like an extended gameplay demo shown off. I definitely think Hogwarts Legacy will be there in some form, again with sort of a, not a launch trailer, but like a just before release trailer. I do also think we could get DLC for Elden Ring, for example, as well. Anyway everyone, that's been the video today. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. Tell me in the comments, what do you guys think of the games I've listed here? Do you think they'll be at the Game Awards, and what games do you want at the Game Awards? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want more gaming content and news, reviews, gaming tutorials and whatnot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.